Retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson has accepted Donald Trump's offer to serve as Secretary of the Department of Housing and Urban Development. The president-elect offered the position to Carson before the Thanksgiving holiday. After taking the holiday weekend to consider, Carson accepted the offer. The two were rivals when Carson ran for the Republican presidential nomination. Less than a year after announcing his run for president, Carson dropped out of the race in March 2016.
But even though I might be leaving the campaign, there's a lot of people who love me. They just won't vote for me, but it's okay. It's not a problem. I will still continue to be heavily involved, in trying to save our nation.
Days later, he threw his support behind Donald Trump.
I've come to know Donald Trump over the last few years. He is actually a very intelligent man who cares deeply about America.
The two later toured Carson's hometown of Detroit together as Trump reached out to African Americans.
He did get straight A's.
Yes, he did.
Following the general election, Carson said he was not interested in serving in Trump's administration. But those close to him said he always maintained he'd be open to considering a senior role in the administration if Trump convinced him there was no one else for the job. He became intrigued, they say, by the HUD position after being floated as a candidate for Secretary of Education or Health and Human Services. Trump has praised Carson, calling him a greatly talented person who loves people.
It's such an honor to have Ben. He's a friend. He's become a friend.
While Carson had a distinguished career at Johns Hopkins Hospital for more than 30 years, he has no experience in crafting housing policy. The HUD secretary oversees federal housing programs and helps investigate housing discrimination complaints. Padmanandarama, The Associated Press.